fan. Here we're going. We're live. It says we're live. Let me know if you guys can hear me and all that stuff. Hi everyone, welcome. It is so awesome to connect with you guys again. So I'm just gonna wait to see if you guys can hear me because it's been a hot minute since I've done this. Mary! Hi Mary! Melissa! Amadepu! And Jonathan! Hello, hello. Yeah, if you guys could just let me know if you can hear me. That would be so wonderful. Citizen Snack TV, what's up? Oh man, thank you, Pam. I just did my hair very quickly. You guys can hear me? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa. It's so awesome again to hear from you guys. I wanted to connect with you before we start a new challenge because it's going to be 30 days of craziness together. I'll just start with it now. Tammy and Mallory and Chrissy. Oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. I'm really excited. I always get really nervous. Yo! But yeah, I'll just start with our 30-day challenge. It's very exciting. So obviously 30 days, and it's going to be 30 minutes long each for each workout. So because it's called Summer Shred 30, and I wanted it to be something that's quick but intense. That way you guys can go off in your summer and have fun. And I'm telling you, like, just because they're 30 minutes long does not mean they are easy, because I'm doing it now and I'm feeling it. Like, I'm really feeling it. There's going to be everything. There's going to be EMOMs, AMRAPs. There is our new format that we've been doing, where we've been doing the strength, cardio, and abs, like 3-2-1 kind of thing. So 3 strength, 2 cardio, 1 abs. I know you guys have really liked that format. I love hearing from you again. Penduli of my life! Love sparkles and rars. I will stream on Twitch again. I just got damaged from like not having a good stream because the connection was poopy. So yeah, none of my workouts are easy. Dude, we have this EMOM. The first EMOM is insane. It's really fun. There's also going to be movement flows, of course. And then we also have the rest/recovery day. So you guys are welcome to, hopefully watch the vlog that I put together. It's going to be helping like mental health and stuff that's helped me along the way. Because more recently I've been struggling, but I'm getting back out of it, which is exciting. But I've also learned a lot of like new tools to help me through those dark times. And I know we all go through them. And those who follow me on Instagram know, what it's like. And yeah, so yay, I'm so excited. So let's just go ahead. Do you guys have any questions for me right now from your fitness journey? I'll start off, I did an Instagram one where I had it, and then for some reason Instagram won't let me access your guys' responses, and I only remember like 2 of them, unfortunately. But we'll go through them. So one of them is pull-ups. Everyone always wonders, like, how do you get your first pull-up? It's fun, and it's all about consistency. For one, you want to make sure you practice for your main goal first. So when you go, to the gym or for your home workout or whatever, you want to practice that skill first after you're warmed up, because that's when you have the most energy. So make sure you're doing, assisted pull-ups with bands, or if there's an assisted machine available, that's awesome. Another one is doing negative pull-ups where you pull, or if you can't, obviously you can't pull yet, but you jump up to the bar, hold it with the chin above the bar, and then slow and controlled on the way down. That's going to build a lot of awesome strength. And other things you want to work on is definitely doing dead hangs for grip strength, scapular pull-ups, so these little movements where your arms are straight, you're pulling, and then lat pull downs just to get your scapula into place. So you want to make sure you pull and then bring it down, because a lot of people just pull it down. It's 2 motions. Set your scapula, shoulders into place, and then pull yourself up, because you'll see a lot of people go like this. It bothers me so much when they're doing pull-ups, and I'm like, you just need to build that little extra strength, please, please, please. So yeah. That's that. I'm gonna make a video one of these times on it, because that way I can just reference that video and send it to you guys with visuals, because I know pull-ups are like a big one for you guys. Um, let's see here. Oh, I'm so glad you like my IG. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Instagram's been tough. The algorithm has changed so much that you'll notice that I don't post as much as like, the long text and stuff because it's just not seen as much. Instagram is favoring reels and it's just learning to adapt to that. So if you want to follow my other account at Moon Spiritus, that's where I post more of like the mental health if you're interested in that. If not, don't worry about it. Just watch me in my sports bra doing my thing. That's totally cool. But yeah, it's interesting. Interesting. Then we have AON. Hi, AON. I love hearing from you guys. It's so cool seeing like all you guys here together. It's great. I always get worried. I'm like, no one's gonna show up. So hey, Kat, wondering how often you train pull-ups and handstands and what you do to work on improving them. So the pull-ups I already said. Handstands I'm working on. I have extremely tight lats, so that's what I'm focusing on right now is opening up my lats. I'll practice against a wall. First, I'll warm up my wrists and everything, make sure that's all set. My shoulders are all warmed up. And then I'll do some hollow body holds. And that's where you're on the ground, your back is on the ground, and your feet or hands are off the ground. You kind of look like a banana, and you're really focusing on bringing your core into the ground because that puts you in the right position for those handstands. And yeah, so I'll go against the wall and I'll start out with my back against it. So I'll kick up into it, hold it for a bit, and then I'll also practice going with my tummy against the wall because that puts you in better form and you can really work with tight lats in that way and get in more of a straight body line. So I'll practice handstands when my shoulder's all good, probably like 3 times a week. Pull-ups, I really like pull-ups and that's how I got my injury. So make sure if you are training a lot of pull-ups that you are also training carries and like presses because since I did so many pull-ups, it put my scapula out of place and other muscles were compensating. I got injury from that. But now I've been focusing on farmer carries and then presses and stabilizing that shoulder. So you always want to make sure you work all ranges of motion when you're training. That's why I put so much, like back movements in and not just, presses and all that stuff. So I hope that helps. I hope that is what you're looking for. Oh my God, Steph. Hi, Steph. It's so good to hear from you. I love it. Jennifer, this new challenge is going to be so dope. Jonathan, okay, I will get back to your email. I have not been good with that. I have been taking a bit of a break from quite a few DMs and emails lately, but I'm feeling back up for it. It's the same thing as working out. Your endurance for responding to emails and all that stuff, it goes down. So if you guys feel in a slump when that happens, take a break. Like that is your mind and your body telling you like you just need a break, and then you'll come back refreshed. Same thing as a workout. You take a rest and recovery day and you just feel so much better after that, and it's just worth it. So the new challenge is called Summer Shred 30 because it is 30 minutes and there's 30 days. So I was really excited about that. And then I wanted to talk about one thing. So you'll notice in some of my videos, I have been putting like fat burning and in the title and stuff, and I don't like to. But I talked with someone who tried to help me with like building my YouTube a little bit, and he's like, even though you consider that like clickbait kind of thing and something like all that stuff, you're speaking other people's languages. It's like a different language for them, and then you give them what they need. So you think you give them what they want, but really when they click the video you give them what they need. So I like to put even in the description, fat burning, it does require a calorie deficit. So I don't want to deceive you guys or anything, but it is something that those keywords, unfortunately, they do help boost the search and people finding them and clicking them because that's the language that they know. So I just wanted to bring that up for you guys. And then Mallory, so it is, oh yay, thank you for adding it to your vlogs. So it's starting on June 6th. So it is coming up in a week, I think. Yes, a week. I hope you're excited. Yeah, I pronounced your name right. That's amazing, Eowyn. Like, I love that name so much. Lori, hello, hello. Yes. So, do calisthenics help for pull up and strength? Yes. Calisthenics, like, pull ups are calisthenics. So, it definitely helps out a ton. You want to be working on all that. Calisthenics are the best. That just means body weight training, pretty much. So, yes, pull ups. And I've noticed that working on calisthenics has transferred onto, using dumbbells, like that kind of strength too. So just so you know that does work. Tammy asks, how do you plan meals around a workout? I work out at 3:30 p.m., so always struggling to find something to eat as I finish at 2:30 at work. Love your videos and information. Yes, thank you. Okay, so since you work out about an hour beforehand, what I do, that's like the same as me. So I'll eat a piece of toast with peanut butter in the morning right before I work out. For you, since it is an hour, every body is different and it depends how your body responds to things. You're probably, since it's pretty soon, you're probably not going to want to, eat a lot of proteins and fats so much, just because that takes more for your body to break down and you might get a tummy ache. So I definitely recommend something more carb based. Probably not complex carbs, more simple, more like banana, that kind of thing, toast and stuff. So it really is just learning your body. But honestly, peanut butter and toast has been my go-to and it's been awesome. That might be too heavy for some people. And since, again, it is an hour, that might actually be enough time for you to add in a little bit of protein and fats like the peanut butter. So yeah, that's what I usually do. I usually have like a little snacky. What do I think about fasting? It depends on the goal. But like for fasting for like religious reasons, awesome, that's great. Fasting for weight loss is calories in, calories out. So, I mean, if it helps you, if it makes you feel good, as long as you have enough energy, you can perform your workouts and your daily routines without any struggle, and you're happy, you're in a good mood, you're not just like miserable to be around, then yeah, you can totally do fasting. But for me personally, I'm like a grazer and I also like big meals. I just like food. Food's amazing. So I don't like fasting, but again, everyone's individual. If you love it, that's awesome. I think that's great then. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a possum. It's a possum thing. Would you ever do workouts inspired by music? I love a mosh emo kid workout. I love that. I'm so happy you said that instead of like, like dance music, mosh emo kid workout. I love that. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, like, you see me in my workouts, I'm pretty coordinated with that kind of stuff. But as far as dance goes, like Justin and I are taking dance lessons, like, like swing and push pull and whatever all those are all called. So like kind of coordinated, kind of not, but that's something I kind of really love. Let's see. Katie. Hi, Katie. I love Katie. I know her in real life. She's amazing and she's doing so good. Hi, Kat. How many days do you focus on upper body versus lower body versus movement flow and most important rest days? Okay, so upper and lower body, I don't do splits anymore. I go to the gym and I'm like, what do I feel like working on today? Like, what skill do I want to work on? So usually I base my workouts on skill and how my body's feeling. More recently, I needed a break because I just started biking. I learned how to bike and also, filming our challenge. So I've just been tired and I needed like an extra rest day. So more recently, Justin and I binge watched the new season of Stranger Things, and like we still went for a bike ride and stuff, but like it was pretty chill. So rest days and recovery days I always take based on how my body's feeling. If I need to take 2 days in a row, I'll take it. If I need to take no days and I can just go and do a more like low impact workout, I'll do that too. But yeah, personally I do full body workouts because it's what I enjoy. I don't have any like need to do lower and upper body splits. That's really based on like if you enjoy it kind of thing, I think. And also your goals, of course, because like that's great for bodybuilders for recovery and stuff. But for me, I don't have that bodybuilding goal. I just want to have fun and do cool things. So, yeah. Let's see. Social meds breaks are important. Yeah, social media breaks are super important. I have learned that the hard way every time, every single time. I've always gone to the point of burnout. Yeah. Mm, SEO. I know. I get so confused, man. I just want to make videos and people have fun. That's what I want to do. I don't want to worry about the business part of it, but that's like 98% of it. And I'm still learning that. I've been reading more, business books. Like toning really equals muscle building. Yes, exactly. So if you say like muscle toning for, like for our titles, for our workouts, that does mean muscle building. So, okay. Hala or Hala? Hala, I think. Hi, Kat. How has your relationship with food been lately? If it's not too personal of a question, absolutely. Any tips for improving your relationship with foods, feeling better about body image during recovery? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, relationship with food has been great. I haven't ate at all, and no restricting or anything. I eat what I want when I want, as much as I want. And it took a while to get here, so I'm not just like, yeah, it's great, but like it took a long time. For tips for improving, I do have a video just in case you want a refresher, but I'll say it right now. It really is like if you have fear foods and stuff, it really is just allowing yourself to eat them. And that's so scary. And like to go to a restaurant and order what you want. And it's baby steps, it's not like I have to eat this entire avocado because it scares me. It's like, no, I'll add a little bit at a time kind of thing. So it's like implementing those fear foods and stuff. Like for me, it was butter, avocados, definitely not peanut butter. I ate so much of that. Yeah, so like those things really scared me. Oils, all that. Implementing them just a little bit into your routine. And it's learning how to take the guilt away from the foods and reminding yourself like, I don't have to label this food as good or bad. I can give myself permission to eat this food and completely enjoy it and have fun and yeah, I think that's the most important part, and to not track calories, or even I took a break from wearing a watch because I didn't want to see how many calories I was burning, how many steps I was taking even. And it's learning to trust yourself again, because once like sometimes it still pops up. Like more recently, Justin and I are going to go on a trip soon. If you're in Boston, let me know. And it's just like, it's really quick. It's like, oh my gosh, that's right. I'm going to be off my routine, my eating. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I have that system in my body where it tells me if I'm full or if I'm hungry. So it's just learning like, hey, I can trust myself again. I can do this. And it takes a while to feel your hunger signals again and your fullness signals again when you're recovering, for sure. So just take your time. It took me probably like 10 months to a year to really like feel those and feel comfortable with going out and eating food again and stuff. And also feel free to message me on Instagram if you need someone to talk with. Mallory, what is your diet? Normal, vegan? I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 4 years now and I love it. I eat intuitively and mindfully, so I eat what I want when I want. And again, it took me a while to get to this place because it's been a journey. So, yeah. Yeah, I work a super strenuous job, basically doing CrossFit all the time. Nice. How often long should I work out outside of work? Super strenuous job, basically doing CrossFit. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, I mean, it depends on your goals. It depends how your body is feeling. And yeah, it's really listening to your body. And again, I don't know, what your goals are. If you have I think what I recommend most is to make performance goals. That way it forms your workouts more. And then you can see what you should be working on in order to reach those goals. Another thing is, since your job is so Beth, my sister's here. I just saw her see with the dislike button. Oh no, now I lost it. Beth, I'm like, who would want to dislike this? Let's see. Oh yeah, also, since you have a super strenuous job, make sure that you're doing more mobility and flexibility work too. And focusing on, okay, if your job requires you to do a lot of lifting, like make sure you're working the other muscles too, because you're focusing so much, on holding with your biceps and stuff. So make sure in your workouts outside of work, you're working your triceps, so that way your body is nice and balanced. I think that's really important. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, Beth is my sister. I love her very much. Lori, one more question. Ask away. This is what it's about. What is the address of your mental health chats? What is the address for your mental health chats? Not sure what you mean. Do you mean like where to talk to me about it? If that's the case, then feel free to email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram. But if you want to clarify a little bit more, I'm just a little bit confused, my bad. Pinduli! Peanut butter toast is top tier breakfast. Honestly, the best. Melissa, do you ever get sore muscles? I work out every day and I always seem to be sore somewhere. No. Like, yeah, I do get sore. This challenge has made my butt sore. So, like, the most, and also my quads. So get ready for that. And, yeah, I've noticed since becoming vegan, I'm just gonna bring this up. I'm not as sore as often, but I mean, like, I have switched up my training. I don't know, correlation, not causation. Am I right? But yeah, if I do get sore muscles, then I just kind of work through it. Drink a lot of water. Keep on moving, because a lot of people think they just have to be a potato, but moving actually helps to shake things up and recover. And also anti-inflammatory foods like blueberries are really great. You can look up a bunch of other ones, but those are, yeah. Beth! Now Citizen Snack is yelling at you. I shouldn't have told you about this live stream. I know, food. Beth. Hala. Yeah, absolutely, Hala. Yes, Beth, it is. It is okay to take 365 rest days in a row. Lori, yeah, going to be in Boston. I live about 30 minutes south of Boston. When are you and Justin going there? Yeah, that's awesome. So we're going to go there on Tuesday. We're going to be there all week. So Boston area. And Halsey's going to be there. I saw her thing. I was really excited to see that. We're not going, but I thought it was really cool. Melissa, we went to Boston last year. Yeah! You guys should look at doing the Freedom Trail. It was a cool historical hike. I also had the best pizza. Woo! Oh, I love pizza, and I love biking now. So the Freedom Trail. I'm writing this all down on my old mail. Freedom Trail. Thank you. Thank you so much. Citizen Snack, why do boobs always volunteer for tribute when I start losing weight? I feel you on that. The only reason I have anything right now is because I started taking birth control like a few years ago, and then they started like popping up, and I'm like, what? So that happened, but if I didn't, then I would have 0 right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everyone loses weight, different areas faster than others, unfortunately, and most of the time it comes from the bobos because they're made out of the fats. And I mean, you're losing fat, but it's like, aw, my ladies. Beth, you cannot be a mod. Pranoy, have a nice day. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day. Mary, I love your workouts. I love you, Mary. I'm so exhausted after work, but you keep me motivated and they're fun. Thank you for all the hard work you are putting into this challenge. You guys should come to Ohio. Oh my God, thank you. Ohio, we went there once. Me and my family, and I remember nothing about it. I don't remember much, but I remember I liked it a lot because I liked the cows. Mallory, is there a warm-up with your workouts? Always. Honestly, so okay, I had to keep them 30 minutes long. My foot is getting numb. I had to keep them 30 minutes long, and the warm-ups are like 3 to 4 minutes. But if it were up to me, which it is, but I want to, again, keep them 30 minutes. And people would yell at me. They'd be like, your warm-up's too long. Me, personally, I warm up like 15 minutes probably in my own workouts, and I would make them that long. But yes, there is a warm-up, a cool-down, very tiny mini meditation, and of course the workout and sparkles. So yeah. Lori, sorry, your Instagram or the social media you mentioned at the start of this live. Oh yeah. Oh, I get what you mean. Okay, I'm gonna write it. In this chat. This is Moon Spiritus. This is the name of my best friend's drawing, one of his drawings that he did, and I thought it was so cool, and I'm like, can I name my other Instagram this? And he's like, yeah, okay. I'm like, thanks, dude. But yeah, that is on Instagram. If you want to follow that, I talk a little bit more about like my mental health journey and stuff. Beth, is it okay to drink Pepsi instead of water? It depends on your goals. Beth. Chrissy, just here to support you. Thank you so much, Chrissy, for just, I see you in the comments, and I just appreciate you so much. Like, I write it, but I just want to let you guys know, like, I really read your comments, and although I have been not as active with them more recently just because I needed a little break, I want you to know, like, they mean so much to me, like, a lot, and a lot of them make me cry. I'll read them to Justin, and I'll just be like, they said this and it meant a lot and I have feelings. He's like, I know. Chocolate? I don't know how he deals with me, to be honest. He's a saint. Planning on any guest appearances this challenge? No, not yet. Justin's scared of me. He did that workout with us more recently, and then he's just scared of me. I made him puke a few times. And ever since then, he doesn't like working out with me as much. It's so fun. Okay. Steph, what do you think about training on empty stomach? I mean, if it works for you, awesome. Personally, I hate it. Like, I need to eat because I love food, but also because I function better in my workouts. So again, it's so individual where it depends on if it works for you, that's awesome. That's so awesome. If it doesn't work for you, just eat. No big deal. Lori, if you have time, go to Hammond Castle. Hammond Castle in Freedom Trail. Hammond Castle. I think I just found that and I saved it on my Google Maps. Maybe. I think because I don't remember the names. But yes, thank you. I wrote it down just in case. So thank you. I need those. I need those recommendations. Melissa, my husband and I say that your warm-ups are mini workouts themselves. Facts. I know I get that so much where the people are like, that's the warm-up? Hello, welcome to Kitty Hug Fitness. Oh my God. Beth, who is your favorite sister and why? My favorite sister is Marvin. Because he's amazing and he doesn't interrupt any live streams. Jessica, hope there is at least one stability balance workout in this one and hopefully at least one of your cool mobility workouts. Hard pass on EMOMs. Okay, so there's not an EMOM every week, but I think there's 3 total. 3 out of 30 is not bad. That's 1/10. That's not too bad, right? But there's 4 mobility flows, 1 every week. I made sure of that. And I had it where I didn't know what I was going to do and I kind of just flowed with it. And I've been working on my yoga certification. So it kind of integrates a bit more yoga and I think you guys are going to love it. I'm excited. Richard, hello. Beth, I would like to be a guest on your challenge. If you want to, I still have to film 5 more. If you come over and you're dressed up, you can be a guest. Richard, awesome videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Richard, for 1, for coming, and then 2, for also always commenting and stuff. So that really means a lot. It's so cool. Okay, and then, so if you guys want to ask any more, let me know. I did get a question on my post. It was asking about an ankle injury, and they injured it during, I think it was a sport. And so if you have an injury like that, I have rolled my ankle, I've injured it a few times, like twice during ninja training, and then like wrist injuries and stuff. If that happens, just think about what body parts can you still work without irritating the injured one. I think that's most important. Like, just because your wrist is injured doesn't mean you can't still do leg stuff. You can do arm stuff. So if your ankle is injured, I mean, you can still do stability work on the other leg. You can do core work. You can do all upper body stuff. You can do mobility. You can do flexibility, just not on that one side. So it's just like you have to think about, what can I do rather than what can I not do, because that will just drain you. And I've been there so many times. Like with this shoulder injury, it is 9 months and I wasn't able to do exactly all the things that I've been used to be doing. But it always, like, every injury has taught me something. It has led me to a new path in fitness. It has led me to new movements. So there's always like that silver lining, like, what can I learn from this? So always try to find that silver lining, a new way to move. There's so much out there, like on YouTube. I have quite a few of those. Quite a few. Beth, I reported this live stream because I'm very disappointed. Why are you reporting this? Is there harassment? No, I'm disappointed. Hala, what career path do you think you'd have taken if it wasn't for fitness? Ooh. Okay, so like one of my dream jobs is voice acting, but I don't think I would have done it right away. So like I went to Japan before I became a certified trainer, and when I was in Japan, I realized I can't be a translator because I don't know what anyone's saying, and I took like it was my 5th semester of Japanese, and I didn't know. I was very bad. I was so bad. Um, but it was worth it because I met amazing people. Um, what would I be doing? Probably working in nature, being like a gardener, something like that. It would have to be active, for sure. And I feel like I would love that. If not. Mallory, you two are so cute. No, don't support this. Don't support me and my sister. I'm just kidding. She's pretty cool. Um, Steph, my love-hate relationship with imams and burpees. Oh, okay. So like our first imam might have burpees. It's really good. It's so fun. Do you have a fitness inspiration, like a trainer or person? From Katie. Ooh. My fitness inspiration, one of them is Frank Madrano. He is this calisthenics amazing guy, and he's vegan too. So if you look him up, he's so cool. And then Chris Heria is really cool. I mean, he's like that super buff, tatted calisthenics guru as well. Yeah, it's usually dudes. I don't. Yeah, it's fitness inspiration. I mean, even like honestly, the trainers at the gym really inspire me. Trevor does because he's so amazing at ninja. My ninja coach really inspires me. Oh, I just shook that really bad. It's just seeing them in their element is so cool to me. Justin too. Justin has definitely led me to new routes of movement and stuff. Oh, and Kellen is from Movement Parallels Life on YouTube. And he was my MoveNat instructor, Move Naturally. I really recommend that certification if you don't know it. But that changed, that's how we got our movement flow and stuff, like workouts. So he's very cool. And now I take his classes in person, like one class a week. If we can make it, so cool. But yeah. Beth, what is your favorite butt move? I had to stop myself so bad from getting very inappropriate, but I don't know if there's children around. If I'm gonna be appropriate and actually educational, single leg hip thrust is my favorite. thrust. RDLs, Beth, RDLs. Butt stuff for the win. RDLs, no! Actually, those are great. Melissa, I did front curtsy lunges with you and Justin last week. Holy cow, my legs were sore in a totally new way, right? Those are awesome. I love those. Let's see here. You should, Jennifer, you should do a drawing where the winner gets to do a live workout with you on like a webcam. Oh, I mean like, is that something you guys are interested in? I never know. Like that would be awesome. I mean, I'm setting up YouTube memberships and we have like really cute emojis. They're so cool, you guys. It's like a little chibi me that's saying roar and yay and then crying. So I'm setting those up. My friend drew them. But another benefit thing could be like doing like a live workout personally or something. I don't know. I love that idea. Beth, can you talk more about what happened in a Croatian forest? Okay, I wasn't vegan back then, but don't eat the ham in Croatia is all I have to say. I was on a hike for 8 hours, and on the last hour, my tummy made funny noises. I had to go off in the forest, and yeah. And then I ate the ham again the next day. Don't do that. Forest fairy, forest ranger, yes. Beth, can you repost your Pokemon workouts? No. No, if you guys have noticed, I unlisted a lot of old videos because a lot of my form back then wasn't what I want to be represented for my channel. I don't think some of it would be good, you know, like I just feel like the quality is so much better now. So, yeah. And it was all hit. Like I don't believe in that anymore. I don't want to do all hit all the time. And I don't want that again to represent my channel. So, Lori, oh my goodness, more places for you to check out being a vegan foodie. Plant Pub in Littleburg. Thank you. You guys are so great. Plant Pub. They always have the cutest names. Littlebug, welcome to Littlebug. Take a seat down next to our little table. You can see all the little table chairs and stuff. I lost it. Mary, looking forward to the new challenge. Yeah, I know it would be lots of cool new moves. Love Kellen, right? Kellen's awesome. Kellen's so cool though, like legit. Prano, hey, what about Hampton on YouTube from Hybrid Calisthenics? Sorry for the spelling. Oh, honestly, I don't know. I don't know that. Hybrid Calisthenics. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Glory, a live class would be awesome. A kitty hug Zoom class. Yeah, right? Beth, don't eat the ham in Croatia. I know. So, did you guys remember my Pokemon workouts? Do you remember how I had like a little skip beforehand? I mean, I was like 25. I was very lonely. I was going through a lot and binge eating at the time. It was a time. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Hala. When do you do your challenges? Do you work out outside of them? When you do your challenges? Yes. Okay, so I have so many personal goals and like skills I want to learn that I will still go to the gym. And so like for my current living situation and where I film, there are some noises, like noise, there's noise, and then the guy that sleeps like below where I film sleeps in very late and I get very self-conscious about it. So what I usually do is I'll film the modifications, I'll go to the gym, and then a lot of it, okay, yeah, besides skill, a lot of it is doing like rehab for my shoulder and then doing all like my mobility work. So it's not like super intense usually. And then I'll come back and I'll film our workout because I don't want to disturb the guy below and I don't want to deal with the noises. So one day Justin and I are going to have our own place and I'll be able to film whenever, and it's gonna be quieter, and I'm excited about that time. But once the what is that called? The housing market gets better. Yes. Chuck, hi. Do you like skipping rope? Do you do any jump rope tricks? Yeah, I love skipping rope. It's so much fun. It's so fun. I love it. I don't really do like that crazy tricks. I saw on Instagram there's this one. They're so cool. I don't even know how to explain it. I can't even do it justice. The coolest trick I can do is probably just like the crisscross and then going back and forth and in a box, and it's very simplified. But I would love to learn those. Katie, I remember you talking to a spider in one of your workouts. It made me super happy. Yes. Okay, so I love spiders, and I wish I could show you, but it's on my phone. When I was biking today, on the path, I just had a feeling to look to the left, and I looked, and someone had put a fake spider that's this big, no joke, this big, and they put it on the ground, and it was kind of camouflaged in these big branches, and it was like, it's like super furry, so it really blends in so nicely, and I love it. I took a picture, I'll post it on my Instagram, but like I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I didn't used to like spiders because my dad used to like get them and chase us around the house, and emotional damage. Um, so, but then there was at C2E2, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that convention, but they had this like critter stand, and they had a tarantula, and I was like, I think it's time to face my fears. Cue Utada Hikaru. So I'm like, can I hold it? So I held it, and I'm like, this is so cool. And I'm like, can you put it on my face? So he put it on my face, and like spiders, tarantulas have these hairs that irritate some people, so it made my skin very itchy after. But ever since then, I've loved spiders. Except if they chase you, I don't like that. That's mean. Beth likes beans in many forms. Exceptional beans. Beanstalks? Do you like beanstalks? Lori, I remember Pokemon. Your sparkles shine through no matter how you feel about them. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you say that, because like, this is like a class project I'm gonna regret. Hala, have you ever tried skateboarding? I'm trying to get better myself. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I tried like briefly, not seriously. And yeah, so I'm not good yet, and I'm scared. I literally just started biking, like bicycling, and I even took a motorcycle class before that. Beth and I did. Beth. And it was like 98 degrees out, like the band. Nicholas Shea was there. He wasn't there. But it was super hot. And then there was this girl wearing a heather gray shirt, and she wasn't sweating, and Beth and I were like, she's a witch. So yeah, we took this motorcycle class with a witch and Nicholas Shea, and the instructor had to come up to me individually and was like, have you accepted that this is a dangerous thing? And I was like, I think so. We didn't go back for the second day. I wasn't ready because I didn't know how to ride a bike. But I had this fantasy that I was going to be a cool biker chick. Maybe one day. Until then, I'll go on my little pedal bike. Beth didn't go back either. But yeah, skateboarding, no. I've tried one wheeling because Justin got one, and I hate it. So I just don't like things where I feel like I'm out of control. And yeah, I think a bike is a good step towards it though. So I hope you do amazing. That's exciting. I did start learning roller skating, like old school roller skate. That's really hard, but it's fun. Housing will come down in about a year or so. Usually takes about a year for housing to fall after stocks. Alan, hi Alan. Okay, cool. Because like literally Justin and I were finally like, we're gonna get our own place. And don't get me wrong, like the living situation we have is very fortunate, and I'm very grateful. And the man that is letting us, be there, it's just very kind of him. So, it's not like the worst. But I'm just saying that we are ready to have our own place. But yeah, as soon as we were ready, then that the whole thing happened in the world. It happened for a reason though, right? Pam, show the spider on your phone. Mom, I can't. I'm using the phone right now as a camera. Michelle! Hi, Michelle. Katie, are you a water, fire, earth, or wind type? Earth. 100% earth. My sign or whatever will say that I'm air. Not entirely wrong, but earth. What are you? Let me know. Let me know what sign you guys are. Or yeah. I'm guessing wind type. I mean, like, maybe. Beth, I almost died at the motorcycle class. We were the only ones that fell off our bikes. Everyone else was fine. And then, like, so we were in this big parking lot. And, like, there was this tiny patch of grass. And somehow I rode to that grass and I fell off and that bike fell on top of me. Good time. Oh yeah, and Beth got heat stroke, and then she also had gotten a new tattoo, and the bike had fell on her and it poked a hole in her skin and she was bleeding on her, like her new tattoo was punctured. And then they're like, oh, it's time for a water break. And like they have water bottles, but it was 98 degrees with Nick Lachey. And it was the water bottles were warm, were hot. Good times. Oh my god. Hala, heck yeah, I'm proud of you for facing your fears. Thank you. Keep up with biking. Skateboarding is so spoopy. I know, I say spoopy. It is. Y'all, you're brave. You're brave. I love all your stuffed animals. Thank you. We have Marvelin. We have Appa from Airbender. And then we have a sloth that I won in Vegas. Good times. I think it has, like, food on it because I was eating when I won him. Beth, every time Mom leaves a comment in here, think about the fact that it probably took her 5 minutes to type. Yo, my mom is the coolest. P.S. I love her. Jennifer, going camping the week the challenge starts, so I won't be able to do it until I get back home. But what are some good moves I can do while I'm outside? Okay, so, I mean, you can always choose 5 bodyweight movements. I'm pretty sure I have a few imams that you can just write down the movements and then have an interval timer. There's an app I use called Interval Timer, and it's free, that you can use, that I recommend. And you can just set up an imam. You can also set a timer for 15 minutes, have a few different movements that you go through as many times as you can. So it really is just about bodyweight movements. If you can bring something with you, I highly recommend bringing resistance bands so you can still do back work, because obviously you can do chest work very easily with push-ups and stuff with your own body weight. But if you don't have like a bar or a stable tree, it would be hard to do more back movements, and you always want to keep up with those. So I highly recommend bringing resistance bands with you. Booty band is good too. But also, make sure you just, enjoy yourself on the hike and stuff. When I go on vacation, it's like, working out isn't really my, what is that called? Priority when I go on vacation. If it's for longer than a week, then I'll definitely incorporate it. But if it's only for like a week, I usually just chill, do whatever. I'll get back to it. We have our whole lives to work out kind of thing. So I think it's important to just, have fun. Go hiking. Go for a hike. Katie, is that the caterpillar from Labyrinth? Oh my god, I said hello. I wish. He's so cute. No, this is Marvelin. He's a monster pillar. He is one of a kind. He's from a maker called Holly, and she's awesome, and she's from the UK, and he wasn't for sale, but I saw a picture of him, and I was like, my sister showed me, and I'm like, I must have him. Please ask if I can purchase this young fellow. And she said yes. So, this is Marvelin. I love him so much. Monster pillar. He's so great. I said hello. Jennifer, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to hear from you. I hope you are doing better. I know Jennifer just had some surgery, and yeah, that's not fun to deal with. So I hope it's going okay. I hope you're binge watching some Stranger Things. Beth, can you do an EMOM workout if you're a dad? Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Melissa, you have made me a lover of burpees. That's saying a lot. My husband found your workouts first over 3 years ago, and I was known for cussing you out back then. I love that. Yo, that's so great. Yeah, burpees are great. To be honest, I love them too. I love adding them in, doing variations. They're just, it's like, you think about the benefits. They're a full body killer movement that will always challenge you. Like, that's so cool. I don't know. I think that's great. I love that you love burpees now. How did he find them though? What was he searching for? I would love to know. I love to know these things. We'll go for like 10 more minutes. I think an hour is pretty good, right? I mean, like, feel free to ask more. Someone did ask my 3 favorite books. One of them that I really want to recommend to you guys is called The Four Agreements. If you haven't read it already, so good. It has the 4 agreements, and there are things that I recite in my head very often. So that's just one that I wanted to bring up really badly because I feel like it's just a really good one for everyone. What's another good one? I mean, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is my all-time favorite. And then Big Magic is really good by Elizabeth Gilbert, if you haven't read that already. Yes. Mallory, currently eating watermelon and whipped cream. Is that bad? That's not bad. There's no food that I'm gonna say like that's bad for you. Unless it's no, I'm just kidding. That sounds amazing. That sounds so good. I'm jealous. Beth, what are some easy ways to get more protein in your everyday diet? This is an actual question. But are you I don't know. There's something. What are you hiding from me? Why did you ask a real question? So some easy ways are to get like easy switches. So if you have, say you are a lover of pasta, you can easily switch to chickpea pasta, black bean pasta, edamame pasta. It's still pasta, but it has like a ton of protein in it, which is awesome. If you have regular yogurt, you can switch to Greek yogurt. Or if you like really hate Greek yogurt, you can always take a scoop of protein powder and add that to your yogurt. That's a great way to sneak in some protein. So it's really making just like tiny swaps in your diet, and that will help a lot. Or even like if you still eat eggs, I personally don't eat eggs, but you can always, do, if you don't want to up all of the calories and stuff, because they have about 70 calories per egg, then you can do a lot more egg whites without adding a lot of calories. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Jennifer, sleep in water, ready to get back to the gym. Yes! Same. No, but I'm glad that you're getting rest and stuff. You deserve it, young lady. What's up? It's me, GJ. What's up? Fitness videos are all a masterpiece, by the way. Thank you. That's because you didn't watch my Pokemon ones. No, just kidding. Yes. Thank you. I'm really happy you're here. That's awesome. Katie, that's my next book to read. Yes. Did Trevor recommend it to you? I bet he did. I mixed yogurt with watermelon juice. Is it the same? I don't know. Is that good? How did you mix it? Please let me know. Puppy cuddles. Sounds like it's starting to be a Powerpuff Girls thing. Katie, Cafe on the Edge of the World. Cafe on the Edge of the World is also a really good book. I read reviews after I read it, and there were some very angry people about it. They're like, I didn't like this. Someone recommended it, and it was garbage. But I personally thought it was really awesome. So I do recommend that. It's a very small read. It's like 130 pages, short book. So if you have a little bit of time, cheers. Melissa, he said he was just looking for full body workouts and thought you did great full body workouts. He's been hooked since. Oh, yay! Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I'm glad you like the full body workouts. They're my favorite. They are. Mallory, edamame, eggs, tuna, beans, chickpeas, my go-to stuff. All great protein sources. Absolutely. Katie, yes, Trevor did recommend it. Actually, both of them. Yeah, Trevor's good like that. Ooh, what do I think about Natalie Portman's wicked transformation for Thor? Awesome! I'm excited. When I saw that picture, I was very, very excited. I think that's a great step towards showing more stronger girls, because I know even with like the game Last of Us 2, people were upset about Abby's physique because she's very buff, but a lot of them didn't realize how she's based off of an actual person with that actual physique who is a CrossFitter. So yeah, I just love seeing stronger girls like Luisa in Encanto. I love it. I love it. Yes, I've been watching all of them, all saved in my playlist, so I'll never run out of workouts. Yeah, isn't that crazy that you could literally do a workout on my channel every single day and you'd be set for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. Steph, I'm hardly eating meat anymore. I was afraid I would not be well fueled, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Plant-based is solid. Honestly, though, like when I first started going plant-based, I would definitely didn't do it right. I did not eat enough. I didn't know great protein sources and how to incorporate them and cook them. But now it's just, especially with all the substitute these days, even though like Impossible Burgers, like they're delicious, but once in a while is good. I wouldn't make it like a daily thing. Because it is still processed and stuff. But it's just so much easier these days, you know? I'm so Wisconsin. Okay. Melissa, my hubby wanted me to tell you he's a junkie for cardio. He also said that you do amazing cardio. Thank you! Thank you! I love the cardio that we do together. He's gonna love a lot of our new challenge workouts. I just gotta say, like, there was a solid, like, all of them that I was like, after I did them, I'm like, that was dope. I love Abby, my favorite. Thank you. Yes. What is your favorite kind of plant milk? And shout out to me, Beth, your sister. This is Beth, my sister. And my favorite plant milk is probably cashew. Like, I try to have more cashew than almond because it doesn't take as much water to make. But cashew and almond are my favorites if I were to just say taste rather than the footprint of our world kind of thing. Katie, you should do more cooking videos if that's what you guys want. Like, again, I don't know. Just let me know what kind of workout or kind of stuff you guys want. I mean, we could do like a fun, it'd be fun if I made like a list of all the ingredients to buy and then we had a live stream and we kind of cook it together. I feel like that could be kind of fun. Mallory, I'm trying to let go of meats, but tuna is just so good. Hey man, if you even just like switch out like most of the meats but still have your tuna, I think that's awesome. Like I think veganism gets a lot of flack because people are so extreme where they're like, you either are vegan or you're trash. And it's just like, that's not how it should be. So even if you did like a meatless Monday, like that still is awesome. Like it makes a difference. It's still something. So it's not like you have to go all in if that's not for you kind of thing. I'm just a supporter of everything, I feel like. Yeah. Alan, I still struggle to get enough protein in. Okay. Well, I mean, you can do, again, just like little hacks, switching up your things. I would write like, maybe like track your food for a day. You could just like write it down. I think that'd be great. And then after that, you can see like, oh, well, where can I like substitute a different ingredient or something to up the protein in this? Beth, is Whole Foods overrated? Somewhat. For some things. I think most things, yes, but they carry a few things that other stores don't near here, so I like that a lot. I feel like their produce is usually better, at least at our location, but they're super expensive. Yeah. Lori, live cooking classes. Yes, I would love that. Awesome. I love the what I eat in a day videos. Okay, well, I mean, like, if you guys want more of those, like, I can totally do more. I just never know. They don't do as well on my channel, so I'm just like, I don't know if people like this as much. Even though you guys write amazing comments, I'm always like, I don't know, because I'm insecure and I'm a perfectionist. Lori, there are some ancient grains I don't fully understand how to make. Mmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the laziest cooker. Like, I will take ingredients and I'll put them in the pot and then I'll mix it up and I'll burn stuff. No, I won't burn stuff, but I'll mix it up and then I'll add some stuff, seasoning. Like, voila, it is perfect. Oh, but I've been making this amazing vegan mac and cheese. I keep on hitting the camera. I'm sorry. I've been making this amazing vegan mac and cheese that I posted once on my Instagram stories. And I just want to share it with the world because it's so good. And I've been adding tempeh to it, which is a great vegan substitute for protein. So if you're looking for a good source that's not like too high in calories, tempeh, super good. So, yes. Do I train family members? Yes, I currently train one of my sisters. You know, Beth, I will train you. I told you I would train you in person if you wanted to. Steph, it is indeed a baby step transition. I eliminated meat from breakfast, then lunch, and working on supper now. Yeah, honestly, it's just like, it's little baby steps like that. It doesn't have to be like all or nothing. I personally did like cold turkey. Like, I went vegetarian for 2 weeks and I'm like, I'm just gonna go vegan. And then I never turned back. But that's not for everyone, and that's okay. Like, it doesn't need to be. So do, again, whatever's best for you. If it takes you 2 years to be full vegan, awesome. If you don't go full vegan, but you still, go a little bit more plant-based, that's awesome too. That's so awesome. Mallory, this sounds weird, but I'm getting to where packaged foods look gross to me. I'm becoming more aware of the fact that it's processed. Absolutely, yes. And honestly, like, I've gotten to the point too where, like, sometimes I'll pick up a food and I'm like, this is even just like the plastic packaging bothers me now. Where I'm like, oh, do I need this? Like, I wish there were more places near me, or I wish there was more, like, what is that called? Where it's like, no, you bring your own containers for everything. I think that's the coolest thing. Let's see here. Any tips on accountability? I need some of that to get the momentum going. Yes, so making goals. I have that thing on my website, the habit tracker. That helped me so much. Like, I will still use it. Sometimes I'm using it right now just for my 30-day challenge to be like, check, check, check. And just seeing that visually is so rewarding because I'm like, okay, 5 more days. Let's go. I recommend, writing down your goals and having them daily. Like, have a visual. For me, I'm a very visual person. If for you, having people depend on you, if that's the case, then you can always have a friend have like similar goals and you check in with each other. Another one is going to be hiring a trainer if you ever want to, whether it's online or not, and make sure that they are aware that you want like daily accountability or weekly accountability, because that's a big one, because every trainer is different and you want to make sure that they help you towards your goals the most and what works best for you. Rather than that, any other tips on accountability? I mean, it's just, you can't depend on motivation. You just you gotta do it. And I think visualization is a huge tool to use. So visualize yourself doing that thing or getting to that place in your life. A visualization board is really great, where you make a whole board with pictures. It's pretty much like a collage. Writing in a journal exactly what you want as if you were living it is another great tool. So it really is setting that intention for yourself, so that way you kind of like create that path mentally, so that way you start doing it physically. That's what helps me a lot. Like, I will write in my journal, like, this is exactly how I want my life to look. These are the exact goals I want. That helps. I hope that helps you. I have heard you burn stuff maybe once or twice, something about the fire department. Listen, okay, it was a mistake. So there was a time where I didn't like using oils, and I was cooking food, and then it was burning, like a lot of smoke. And then it called the fire department, and they came to our house, and they're like, "We know you." And apparently, I had done that like a few years back too. And they're like, "This can't happen again." And I'm like, ah. And my sisters have a picture of me talking to the firemen outside with my shoulders slumped in my pajamas, wet hair. Good times. See, Chuck, weren't you on a game show? How did you do and what was it like? I never heard how it went, or am I thinking of another content creator? Yeah! Oh my god! I was. So I was on a show called Frogger, and ironically, this is the time that I was quarantining in a hotel in Australia for 2 weeks. So we literally could not leave our room at all for 2 whole weeks. Like, they brought food to us, knocked on our door. We had to wait 30 seconds, put a mask on, grab it quickly, and shut the door. Like, that kind of security. How did I do? Well, I mean, you could watch it. It's on Peacock TV. I'm on episode 1, but I'll just tell you whatever. It's past. I think you have to like pay for the service now. I beat my level. It was a space course, and it was amazing. And we were against one other person. I was against a girl named Ray. Beautiful person, very, very kind, awesome mother too. And so I finished the course. I got the confetti. That was my main goal. I'm like, do it for the confetti, cat. But yeah, so I got that. And then we had another one, and it was like a tournament style. So then I was against 2 guys, and Blade and Keith, both amazing people. And we only got 1 life. And I went through and you had to grab frogs. I grabbed 2 frogs out of 5. I was going to this pyramid that had a waterfall, and it had like little holes. And then there were jets spraying at you at the same time, and it was a big gap from a lily pad to a pyramid. And I was tired, and I looked down, I'm like, I got this. I jumped, and I slipped, and I fell in the water. And I didn't win that one. But I did get my frogs faster than Keith, but Blade got many more frogs. He's like this Harvard football player, and he's, again, so kind. So everyone was amazing. I loved it. Like, they found me on Instagram. I thought it was a hoax, and then 2 other people messaged me on Instagram, more like casting producers. And I'm like, fine, okay, I'll try out. So I tried out, and then I went through the processes of trying out where you do like, we had to pass this workout test, and I was like, no problem. I should actually post it because it's on my channel, but it's unlisted, so only people I send the link to have it. I should just post it so you guys can do it. It was actually like, it was hard. And then they picked me. And I was so excited. We had no idea what it was. Like, we had no idea. We couldn't tell our friends. I only told, my mom and my sisters. I didn't even tell my dad. And I was in Australia for 6 weeks. It was so fun. Yeah. Mallory, that's one of the reasons I make my vlogs, accountability and support. Yes. Yes, vlogs, that's a great idea, actually. Posting on your Facebook, Instagram, making an Instagram like that, I think that's great. There's this girl I follow on Instagram, Madly Mish, and she started out by like just posting for her own accountability, and her account blew up more. So it was really cool. Working out with someone else really helps me. Yeah! Right? Yeah, working out with someone else is great. Melissa works out with her husband, so I love that. I love when partners work out together. I think that's beautiful. Lori, thank you. I love the journal idea and vision board. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad that helps. Christy, I watched you and it was awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so like, I couldn't wear my makeup. Like, I'm like, can you put more eyeliner on me? Because that's kind of my look. And they're like, no. okay. So the whole world saw me, and then as in the whole world, I mean like probably a few hundred people because the show didn't do so good. Um, I thought it was so fun though, best experience of my life. Um, yeah, they didn't let us like choose our look or anything like that, so that was interesting. If you have any more questions about Frogger, I love talking about it. Beth, SeaWorld. What about SeaWorld? Um, because I mentioned Frogger and it's in the water. All right, I think that's pretty good. If you have any more questions, like let me know, or as we can wrap it up. Um, yeah. So just remember, June 6th is our new challenge. Um, yeah, I had a bunch of glitter. Yeah. That I loved. That I actually kept because I after I came back, I bought glitter that's like eco-friendly. And I'm like, I love that look. I'm the unicorn. And it was so funny because on set, everyone's like, hey, unicorn. Hey, human unicorn. Yes, Beth. Beth has a question. Everyone just wait. Beth has a question. Yes, Beth. This should be good. Well, anyway, while she does that, yeah. Steph, thank you, Kat. I really appreciate your advice. I will write down my goals for the challenge and we'll keep them close. Yes, let me know how it goes. And remember, again, on my site, kittyhugfitness.com, it's totally free, but in my like Merc section, there's that like habit tracker, and it's a free download like that, and you can totally like print that off. I recommend like laminating it so that way you can just keep using the same one over and over again. Beth, how dare you? It's from The Office. I hope you guys watch that. But yeah, okay, so challenge, 30-day challenge. It's called Summer Shred 30. It's so funny because every time during the workouts, I'm like, hey guys, welcome to our I Can, I Wits. That was our last challenge. And that happened with the challenge before that too. And yeah, June 6th. I'll be posting them at 6:30 a.m. Central. So hopefully that's a good time for you guys. It's 30 days. Let me know if you have any more questions. Feel free to message me on Instagram, Facebook, etc. I respond more on Instagram. Facebook's a little bit wonky for me. Good night. Oh, hey, Ian. Good to see you. No, Beth, you do not have another question. And then if you do love my outfit, it is from Women's Best. I do have a link in my descriptions and stuff. But anyways, want to give them a shout out and stuff. Use CAT20 for 20% off your entire purchase for the outfits and stuff. I wear it all the time. Love them. They're coming out with some cute new stuff, so I'm excited. Beth, I love you. I love you too. That was actually really nice. Mallory, what equipment is needed? So only dumbbells and body weight. That's it. There's a few of them that you could use a kettlebell if you have it, but it's not necessary. You can still use a dumbbell, so that's no big deal. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, you just need a small space. It's really fun. Oh, and then one more question for you guys. Do you guys want me to make a Facebook group? Because I was thinking about it'd be really cool if we had a Facebook group where everyone was doing that challenge together and you guys could share recipes, you could share how you're doing, you could share sweaty selfies. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. If not, I don't have to do that. But I don't know, I thought it'd be cool because like, again, I want to create more of a community. This is very, very wonderful because like I feel like I don't get to do that as much. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I didn't know if anyone would come. Yay! Yes to our Facebook group and yes to the challenge. Yes. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Remember to listen to your body during the challenge. If there is a time where you're tired and you're like, oh, but I'm on day 17 and it's an EMOM, but I gotta push through because it's day 17. Like, take a rest day. Don't worry about it. Make sure you listen to your body. The day will always be there for you when you need it. So, Instagram group, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, Facebook would be fun. I'll be taking my Instagram group. I wonder if, do they do that? Not sure. Well, I'm not sure. Yes to Facebook group. Yay! Beth, thank you. Thank you to my sister Beth. This is my sister. Her name is Beth. Like a challenge community site. Yeah, right? I thought that'd be fun. I think it'll be fun. Ah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Again, I appreciate you guys commenting, for coming here, for kicking booty with me. You could be kicking booty with anyone in the world, online, in person, but you choose to with me, and I just can't tell you enough how grateful I am that you choose to do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Sparkle on. I will see you June 6th. And yeah. Her name is Beth. It can be done on Instagram since you asked. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pranoy. Thank you for telling me. All right, guys. I will see you soon. One more thing. Roar. Roar.